launch this only when we tell it to, but I went live, whether you wanted me to or not.
Yeah, I see that now. Well, this has been an eventful 15 seconds of meme vault. Meme thing.
And of course, then we get comments like, bro, that's not even funny. That's offensive to all Christians. Why would you post that? I'm unfollowing this page, and I think everyone else should too. And like, bro.
We serve memes here, sir.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight?
Doing very well. And I'm just realizing now that it's probably a good thing you guys are sticking with the old logo, because you'd have to change it on the Memestash intro there.
Yeah, that's one thing that we did this week. I just wasn't feeling it, and I was like, let's see what everybody else thinks. And it was almost a unanimous vote. Go back to the old one. Yeah. I agree.
I don't think the new one would have looked as good with a mustache.
No, probably not.
No. It just feels like something you'd wear to a hair metal concert. So, yeah.
And yeah, look at this. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. Mrs. Redbeard changed her account's name.
Yes. I got that just as I was trying to locate her to send her the Discord invite for the tourney.
Oh, yes. That's right. That's right. And I see even the angry squirrel has joined us. Good grief. Old Faithful. It's like 2 a.m. there. And she still shows up.
So y'all have to forgive me. I searched the page tirelessly for subscribers. So either we A, don't have any, or B, we still have the same few that we've had, and if you are subscribing to MJV, we do appreciate it. And a lot of the memes that you've seen in the header there came from our meme vault. If you guys are aspiring Christian meme lords in the chat, we encourage you to join and submit your OC content. And if we like it, we'll feature it. So try to get you guys some, get your feet on the ground a little bit.
And JC from Fire Breathing Christian Memes has joined us.
Yeah, this is the official announced attorney thing. I'm just getting ahead of myself here.
Okay.
So
it's a secret though.
for
Don't
about
tell anybody.
5 to 20 more minutes, depending on schedule here.
So we should probably caution Rabbit Girl Christian Memes that with a name like that, you will probably attract furries. So just to be cautioned.
Yeah, it's almost indefinable. Also, you're going to have to start looking behind you because if Kirby mistakes you for a furry, he will go full-on Super Saiyan on you.
And Kirby's joining us from YouTube. Look at this.
YouTube to prove a point.
Yes. We've actually been on YouTube for a minute. We just didn't utilize it. So it had like 3 videos and just sat there. So we're trying to upload more of our shorts and some of our video content there.
Yeah, I noticed you doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get a little better at it. I want to upload a couple a day to get it going, but we'll see what happens.
And Calvary Chapel Coconut Crab, we're going to talk about him. So his ears were probably ringing already.
Oh, did you guys see that there is we made the comment, I think last week, about maybe there being like a non-denominational or Nazarene Nephilim page?
Yes.
And there is one now.
There is. Yes. Yes.
The Nazarene Nephilim or the Nephilim Nazarene or whatever it is.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I did see that. I mean, I had seen 6 or 7 of his posts, and then I just realized on the 7th one, it's like, oh, there's a Nazarene Nephilim now.
The Nazarene Nephilim, the AI image he's using, kind of looks like Henry Cavill's Witcher a little bit. But
yeah, I haven't actually watched any of Henry Cavill's Witcher. I've only watched the Critical Drinkers reviews on Henry Cavill's Witcher.
Yes. Oh, Kirby's threatening Rumble is next. Actually, it's funny you bring that up. We're using StreamYard right now, and I got sent another one that's like StreamYard, and they're the only ones who will do the comments like we have here from coming in from YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. They are the only ones that will also take comments from Rumble. So like for my TV show and stuff, when we record it live, we got comments coming in a Rumble. I have to go over and find them and manually put them in. But this company does this just in their system, and they're a Christian company. They've even got an app where down the side of the studio, you can just click on it. You can haul up Bible verses straight in the studio and throw them up on the screen and everything. So it's pretty cool. We might switch to that.
Yeah, and I think they also do Instagram, which would be huge.
Oh, that's right too. Yes, they did.
So I have a question. What is a Rumble?
Okay.
Back in the 80s, all the wrestlers would get into the ring at the same time, and they'd all fight at the same time. I don't know if they still do it, but it's called a Royal Rumble.
Oh, you mean like a theology debate or something? Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Someone was watching a scene from Witcher near me a year or so ago, and when Cavill said Siri, it triggered my phone. So apparently my voice sounds like Superman. Yes, as Kirby was saying, Rumble is a video platform. YouTube but way more free speech friendly and Canadian, which may or may not be a good thing.
Yeah, I was
That
just
considering
sounds
gonna say.
contradictory to me. Free speech in Canada don't really fall in the same categories in my mind.
no, not anymore. Especially not now. But, cool. I got a lot of things going on here. Did I miss anything?
Royal Rumble is coming next weekend.
Oh, Canadian. Really? Yes, it is. Yep. And unfortunately, with all of the don't get me started, but all the downright evil and wicked things that our government is doing lately, where they're trying to enact it right now in Canada, where literally if someone is afraid you're going to say something, some hate speech online, they can go secretly to a judge and report you and have them haul you into court for hate speech you haven't even said yet. So this could have like huge ramifications to places like Rumble, because it's a Canadian company. So
honestly, at that point, I'd just go around finding everyone who might report me for hate speech and report them for hate speech first.
yeah, I have a plan for that. I won't say what it is.
I think the plan is all of a sudden to adopt that other meme page approach. I can't remember his extraterrestrial, whatever that is, and just approach our border from the south.
So Ireland has it where they can have you punished for hate speech for having something like an offensive meme saved on your phone. But that's not an MJV meme, is it? Not
No,
yet.
that's more like a misspelled Calvinist.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, most likely.
Legally, no one has defined hate speech. That sounds very hateful.
Straight to jail.
Yeah,
Right away.
Right away. Straight to jail.
First come,
Believe
first
it or not,
served hate
straight to
speech.
Yeah, first come, first serve. Yeah. Woman got arrested.
What are you? What are you in for? Oh, I made a meme. This guy murdered somebody over here. I made a meme. You know.
Yep. Woman got arrested in England for praying silently. Yep, it happens.
Imagine you're just like dozing off, taking a nap. Oh, you're praying. You're going to jail.
Yep.
Straight to jail.
Yeah, you see, this is what happens when you don't have a revolution like in 1776 over something stupid.
Right.
Like, we established right then that we weren't taking crap. I mean, we're taking crap now. But
yeah. So JC's wondering if the tooth clip meme might get you put in jail.
Yes. Straight that you do some hard.
I had forgotten about that.
That might be acceptable.
Let me go on record by saying I hate you.
MJV lost an entire country of followers from that meme. That's pretty impressive.
Was that all the intros? I've forgotten now already.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Let me take a look at the notes.
You gave me specific things to say, and I can't remember what you told me.
No, you said them actually. The meme vault.
Okay, cool.
You mentioned
all
the
right.
meme vault.
Our subscribers, which we may or may not have.
That's right. Yeah, well, yeah. Mountains and Valleys wants to know which country you lost with the toenail clipper on the teeth.
I believe Kenya or a country like that.
Yeah.
It was a country where the prosperity gospel was very prominent, and they weren't so much offended by the tooth clipping as much as it was bashing Joel Osteen and Kenneth Copeland. So it was most of the followers from the Best Christian Memes family that we picked up.
I noticed Christians memes just approved like 10 of your posts from like July last year that you sent. Did you see that?
No.
Okay. It was just before we went live. I noticed that. I was like, oh, July 22nd of 2022. Oh. Anyway. So I wanted to share a fun story that happened this past week with it started with the Independent Baptist Bear actually. He posted, can you guys see this? Yeah. So he posted this meme, which actually I had made this, but this was before I joined MJV, and this is one of the memes I had made that actually went viral. And there's kind of a backstory to this one actually, because at that time I was going through a pretty rough patch, and it was like I was wrestling with God at the time, but there's no watermark or anything. And it's not that I mind. I mean, it was fun, but here's the original. I mean, you can even see like this. I do everything in Corel Draw. But I had to look up when I made this, but it went viral, and there's a bit of a funny story behind all this, because I posted this on Official Christian Memes, and it just started showing up everywhere. And then so Independent Baptist Bear shared it last week in a bunch of different places this past week, and it brought to memory a fun story with Calvary Coconut Crab as well. Because so this went viral, and it wound up all over the place, and I never watermarked it or anything because I was just making them for fun. I didn't have a Christian meme page or anything. I was just posting them on Official Christian Memes on my own page. But this one also went viral. This was during the COVID wars, when Facebook and Twitter and everybody was getting banned on social media. So I made this back in that day as well. Me, the faithful meme lord, getting you guys memes after Big Tech censors everybody. And
now, did you take that picture and everything? Did you make a template?
I printed that. I made. You can see it's. This is how we pronounce Toronto. If you're from Toronto, you pronounce it Toronto. So, and it's got a good old Canadian stamp on it. And everybody kept. So this went viral, and everybody kept zooming in on my gross thumbnail because I hadn't trimmed my nails and they were all dirty because I'd been working on the van that day and everything. So, but this went viral. I mean, I couldn't believe for years afterwards. It would still pop up at random, and people were tagging me on Facebook because they knew I had made it. So. You guys remember non-denominational Narwhal?
Yes, you mean
yes, rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. Yes. So he was one of the first Christian meme pages to get zucked. That would have been last year, I guess. What's that?
What I don't remember like any of them getting perma taken down before him.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
He might have been the first noticeable one.
Yeah.
They might have chopped someone with like 5 followers or something, but
yeah.
It would happen. It would happen quite a bit on Instagram, but yeah, Instagram shut down a lot of meme pages, but not so much on Facebook. It didn't happen as much.
Right. Kirby's asking, how is that a Canadian stamp? It's got the Queen. Yeah, it does. Canada is one of the Commonwealth nations, so all our money has the Queen on it, and got to bear in mind too. This was almost 3 years ago. This would have been 2021. I think it was 2021. Whenever the first big tech purge went on, anyway. So anyway, this went viral as well, right? So anyway, non-denominational Narwhal gets zucked, and he reemerges as the Calvary Coconut Crab, and he's in the house tonight. Oh, there he is right there, actually. Oh, June 15th. Okay. June 15th was when he got zucked, eh? Okay. And that was just last year, right? So Yeah. So how long were you online for? So anyway, yeah, he reemerged as Calvary Chapel Coconut Crab, and fortunately, he had revealed who he was to me before he got zucked, so I knew who he was. And so after he came back with Calvary Chapel Coconut Crab, I wrote to him. I said, "Hey, I want to give you a present." So I custom made this meme for the non-denominational narwhal, and it was basically the same thing, but it was non-denominational narwhal being the faithful meme lord and mailing. I even put, you can see, I even put a U.S. stamp on it this time, and put non-denominational narwhal Christian meme headquarters, still serving up memes after getting banned from Facebook. So I sent him. Okay, yes. So Narwhal was born March 2023, zucked June 15th, 2023, and CCCC born again same day when I realized it wasn't coming back. Yeah, because it was just like you logged on and it was just gone. It was gone. That was it, if I recall. So what happened was I sent him this original meme and just explained to him, I want to make something like this for the narwhal so you could put it in memory of narwhal. And when I sent him this, he's like, "Oh, I saw that," because it had gone viral, right? And so then he sends me back this one, and his meme had gone viral during the COVID wars as well. You guys may have even seen this because even the U.S. senators shared this. I think it was on Facebook, wasn't it? Coconut Crab there. I think it was on, no, it might have been Twitter. Some U.S. senator, and that's where I saw it because it had gone viral as well. But I don't read the Bible that's full of outdated ideas that don't matter today. It tells you to wash your hands, cook your food thoroughly, and don't eat bats. And that's just Leviticus. And so this meme went viral. So he sends me this and he's explaining, that one went viral too. And I'm like, I saw that. Even up here in Canada, I saw it. So anyway, that was just fun. But while we're talking about viral memes, let's talk about ones that flopped, like this one. We've had a whole week of flops this week.
Yeah, it's been a rough week on MJB.
It's brutal. Nobody got this one. Oh well, nobody thought it was funny.
Deadpool, you said you made this one?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I could have sworn it was James who made it because it's like I saw this and I'm like, oh, this is definitely about Ian here.
Yeah, you can feel free to blame James.
Yeah, it's just like I remember the first few episodes of Meme Vault before it became a mainstay here, and you're pronouncing my name Minichian. I'm just sitting there cringing. It's like Minichian.
Reformed Armenian, got to be honest, I have no idea what's going on here. Okay. This was types of stress, and this is physics stuff: compression, tension, shear stress, torsion stress, bending. This is all like stresses that you would calculate on constructing bridges or buildings and stuff like that. So this is stress in physics. And then the ultimate stress is when someone pronounces the name of the book Ecclesiastes, which this one guy on YouTube had done that. And that's why it was 100% level of stress. So anyway, that's okay. No one else got it either.
It's all the stress. I mean, I thought it was I didn't know someone actually pronounced it Ecclesiastes. It's just seeing testes and a meme plus, types of stress. It's just like, oh yeah, that's funny enough.
Well, that's okay. I want to find out if anybody in the chats gets this one, because this one flopped too. I loved this meme. I thought it was genius, but
this strikes me as the type of meme that once you know what it is, you just think it's absolutely hilarious. But
okay. Esoteric stuff is apparently, yes. That meme was super specific. Yes. At least he didn't say ecclesiastics.
I mean, you could have really picked any pronunciation of Ecclesiastes.
This is true. This
Ecclesiastes.
is true. So Philip arrives in. How do you pronounce that? Is that Azotus or Azotus or Azotus?
Yeah.
That's
Azotus,
like Vance.
I would be my guess. But
Okay, that's like
that'd be the
Vance
American pronunciation, so it would be the correct pronunciation.
Vance Nelson. He's another creationist here in Canada, and we're always talking about that because you got these big long Latin names for all the fossils. He's like, I just make it up. Nobody else knows if you're right either. So, so Mountains and Valleys is asking, okay, where is Azotus? Like, I'm stupid. So it's actually not where is Azotus, but it's Philip. You remember when Philip baptized the Ethiopian and Philip was taken away and he appeared in Azotus?
Oh,
This was
okay,
Philip
yeah.
arriving in Azotus.
Yeah,
So,
I get this now. It's
Yes.
just like the Azotus is what threw me off.
yeah, apparently nobody got it.
It might have been a bit cleaner as Philip after leaving the Ethiopian eunuch, but it's still
Yes, that's true. That's true.
It's
It
still
was
a bit
like the
choppy
first
there.
instant transmission.
Yes, yes.
The gift of the spirit unlocked teleportation.
That's a good one. I like that.
It's not original. I have seen it before.
Okay, I still like it. I flew a full-blown tantrum as a child over someone saying a particular variation of my name over and over and over again when I've told them it's not that variation. How many ways can you pronounce Rabbit Girl? I'm confused.
No, this is probably back when her name was Mrs. Redbeard.
Maybe.
So she probably is Ms. Redbeard.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't know.
Pre-Bapterian strawman memes. I have misspelled Calvinist internet connection right now, so I can't see much, but hello. Good evening.
You were abducted by Pastor Susan?
Where?
That was a joke because of his internet connection thing. That's a GNN News Network joke for the 12 people that saw the GNN News Network thing that I did.
Rabbit Girl saying it's not the girl, it's not my real name. I'm talking about my real life name. Now, I know I was just harassing you.
You have a real life name?
Yeah, but she won't say it.
I don't know about you guys, but Gnostic Manichaean Memes from Leighton Flowers Dreams is my actual name.
What?
Birth name,
Yeah.
right on the certificate.
Prove
Birth
it.
name, right.
Show us your driver's license.
Hang on a second. Let me get a Boomer Theology here to help me out. He sent a doctored photo to the meme lords to make it look like he had 6.9 thousand followers.
Nice.
So that's why I bring that up.
So this one flopped as well. This was James's.
Yeah,
I
don't
knew
get
that this meme would be a very, very, very select audience. If
Very
you don't know
niche.
who Tenacious D is, or know, watch the movie The Pick of Destiny, which I don't recommend. It's a horrible movie, but it's one of the songs they sing called Supreme.
So you have to watch a horrible movie in order to get it?
Or listen to Tenacious D, which I also don't recommend. But I know that there was some heathen out there that probably listened to it and thought, that's funny. And there was like one comment on it that, somebody got it. And then that's the person I made the meme for. So.
I've learned if you're going to make memes for one person, well, two people, that's God, and then you make it for yourself. Because if you make it for anyone else, it's going to fail.
Well, this also was inspired by one, like I'd seen a clip of Tenacious D come up. Two, we going through Colossians, I was studying the supremacy of God, of Christ over, the Gnostics actually, and yeah, it just all came together.
Angry Squirrel saying she loves your news network.
I
Which-
think we actually got it queued up for later if we have time.
Yes, we do. If we have the,
Or
we're
at least
kind
the
of
first
running on
one.
here, but I do have one queued up and locked and loaded so we can play it for later on. Because I agree, they're pretty epic. Okay, we'll do this one real quick because a whole mess of people who did this are in the house, and a lot of the meme lords don't even realize. So what happened here is last year, Thankful, who's our other admin with MJV, he had made, I forget what the meme was. I forget what meme it was, but a meme page called Gracefilled on Facebook. Someone had taken his meme, had erased the watermark, not with his name on it, for the credit line. It wasn't even very well done. And then Gracefilled, whether they did that or not, I don't know. But they then put their watermark on it, on his meme, and posted, and he's got all these views and everything. So there was a meme of a bunch of characters from across media saying they did different things to dragons. And then they get to Donkey from Shrek. Okay. I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm afraid to ask. Anyway, so we as a Christian meme community decided to call them out, and this went viral as well. So what happened was I whipped this together real quick, and basically I just made this meme saying stealing your meme but reacting to it first because I'm about to rub out your watermark and add my own. And I meant to post this to MJV and I forgot, and then I went to bed, but I had shared it in a group discussion with a few other Christian meme lords, and when I woke up, they had already gone to town with this. So by the time I even posted this, there was 8 or 9 different replies, and so that's what led to this. So some of you even made, there's Redbeard, there's Kirby in the background, there's Dispy, who's now Boomer Theology, Baptist Insurrectionist, Sarcastic Christians in there, Cheetah, there's Cheetah's nose sticking out the back. Everybody just slammed
me. I just kind of threw mine up big with low transparency.
Yes, that's right. Oh, is that yours there? No, that's...
Yeah, see that right over the that big square to the right, that covering up half the page.
Oh, yes, right there. Okay.
That's the way I kind of watermarked, is I make, in lieu of this situation, I was determined to make it as annoying as possible to remove.
Yes.
The amazing thing about this is this isn't the first time this has happened. If you go over to our Instagram account, click on the memory of meme thievery, and there's a meme that I made of SpongeBob that said, "Thou shalt not steal," and it said Christian meme lords that said, "Oh, and throws it into the fire." And about 20 or 30 different Instagram meme pages took it and then put their name over the top of it, and it just kept getting added and added and added. All the different meme pages on Instagram. So kind of the same thing that happened here, but a little different.
Because I know even Reformed Red Fox, she caught on. She saw it and she's like, "Oh, okay, I'll do that too." So she grabbed it, put her watermark on it. Didn't have a clue about what the backstory was or why everybody was doing this. So there's Spartan Luther.
Just become a trend.
Just something we did is because in the chat, we were actually coordinating it. Okay, your turn. Okay, your turn.
And can I let everybody in on a little secret? The original that you had posted didn't have our watermark on it. Do you remember that?
It didn't?
Yeah, when we initially posted it, our watermark was not on it.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Well, that's even funnier.
Mm-hmm.
There's Son of Meme. Son of Meme, I think, was in the house. Miss Cage Free Calvinist. Anyway, that was the last one. There was a bunch of them. And
the last one I remember capped off with theological turtle or something.
Yes, probably.
And then you got the second image where it tried to reboot again there and take another round, but it didn't quite make it.
Okay, so I got my meme picks. I'll go through them real quick because we're already 35 minutes in here. We've been joining on a lot. But this was so. This is a new page, Confessional Corn Dog. Have you guys run into this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I just like that they only posted this like 2 hours ago. When your mom says you're the best picture with words page on the interweb. I like it. Oh, Angry Squirrel's going to put her coffee stain on it. Coffee ring stain on it. Oh, I didn't know that. LOL. I just stole it and posted it. Corn Dog is an absolute madman. Yes, from what little I've seen, yes. And then, so he's only, this is one of our fallen meme lords. This is the fire-breathing Christian. He just sent this to me just before we went live. So he's only on Twitter now, sadly. I am following him on Twitter, but I'm never on Twitter. So, yeah. But anyway. so, no one. That one guy from Bible study. And guess who it is?
His watermark looks strangely like weird on Winnie the Pooh there.
Yes.
It almost looks somewhat normal.
Nephilim and Woozles. Yes.
But yeah, now my kid's in the stage where he's like watching Winnie the Pooh and everything. So I've got this CD in my car for trips, and now this song is just absolutely destroying my head.
So Max, I didn't have a chance to fit this into the countdown reel because this was a really good one. Max Sternberg, he was on, I believe he's in the MJV meme vault. So again, remember what James said at the beginning. Join the MJV meme vault if you're making memes. I'm here. Kind of forgot. What did I miss?
Everything.
Hey, good evening, Coffee. You missed a lot of boring talk.
Yeah.
We're just going through memes of the week real quick. When you're over here, an angel tell another God that God slated more time for you for your Bema Seat judgment to review all your memes. And this is Mountains and Valleys. Here, Jacob. Who's in bed next to you? Rachel, Leah. And Son of Meme just sent this to me. He only posted this a couple hours ago. Any woman on a date with a man who runs a meme page. Yeah, I resemble that remark. I'm in a tree with a man who talks to monkeys. I think he's referencing you, monergistic monkey. I'm not sure about that. Oh, he also posted this one. I kind of wanted to put this one in, but it's kind of a sad meme. So I didn't know if it would work well in the countdown or not. But anyway, here he is. Unless you believe that Jesus is the Savior and your name be written in the book of life, you will die in your sins and be cast into the lake of fire. Okay. And then much sadness. But I thought it was a good meme. Even if it was a sad one. Okay, I'm going to come back to that.
Very sad.
Gnostic. What do you want to do? Do you want to go through the memes you picked? Or do you want to
sure.
tell us about your tournament?
Oh, we'll save the we're already on memes we picked. We'll save the tournament for after. Just keep the flow of things going.
Okay.
This one I just like made an hour and just like posted it. This one I just threw this one together and it's like slammed 40 reactions, which is really good for my page. First, apparently I beat like 2 people to the punch or something. I think Confessional Corn Dog was talking that he was just about to post something on this subject, and I just then of course Christian Memes with Kirby themes saw it and re-uploaded his version of it. So
Reformed Arminian. When monergist monkey goes out on a date. Yes. Hey, Steve. There's Moose.
Monergist.
joining us from the thriving province of Saskatchewan. Good to see you. Kirby, you missed the meme showcase? Oh, you were in it. Okay, more abstinence potatoes.
Yes. This was inspired because of Boomer Theology. He posted that he hates Pop-Tarts, or that Pop-Tarts are overrated, is specifically what he said. So after a while of fuming, I'm like, hey, wouldn't an abstinence potato Pop-Tart be good?
You got to send that to Shane Thacker.
One of my favorite details that I've thrown into this is the naturally and biblically flavored.
Okay, you're going to have to explain this one to me. What's this Pinhead Kirby?
This is a SpongeBob reference. So they're in Sandy's tree dome. They're trying to keep warm. And Sandy's like having a dream or something. She's dreaming about Texas. And she's going to bury these two outlaws called Dirty Dan and Pinhead Larry.
Okay.
So I just spoofed that into Brother Dan and Pinhead Kirby.
Okay.
So they have a whole fight over who's Dirty Dan in the thing, and they wind up waking Sandy, and of course she's like not really awake, so she just kind of beats him up and leaves him to freeze to death in her tree dome.
And there's Mandy Hopkins. Evening, Mandy. Oh, he's never tried Irish potato cakes then. No, that's overrated. I love how I'm not even on the stream, and yet the memes are about me or about inside jokes I started. Okay, I didn't get a chance to see this one. The first time you see fire from heaven, your God is always in the outhouse, so he's never been able to show it to you before. Is that Patrick?
That's Patrick.
Yes.
Patrick, okay,
I just saw that picture of Patrick. I'm like, I gotta do something with this, and then I'm like, oh, I'll Photoshop it into Elijah and the prophets of Baal. So
It's a perfect reaction.
Okay. Reform brothers trying to get their wife to let them buy more theology books. I want to share with you my economic vision. What's the going rate on this? I know I've made a few memes with it, but I have no idea what the price is.
I have no idea.
I really don't think it's as bad as people make
checked
it out
and it
to
was
be.
like $200 or something.
But I think it's 4 volumes, isn't it?
Yeah, which is kind of pricey. I made a meme about it the other day, is because like this kind of seems like the starter set to like becoming reformed, and meanwhile the starter set for becoming dispensational is the MacArthur New Testament commentary, which is like twice the price.
Okay.
So
the coconut crab is just informing Mandy that everyone who was here from the start gets $100 million.
Sweet.
We were here from the start.
I've been here since before the start.
Yeah.
So pay up.
$147.
$240 on Christian.
Oh, okay. 147. It's like almost 200. Okay. Yes. Is that in Canadian dollars or Congolese francs? Very good question. There's a premium leather version that's even more money. Oh. Well, $200 is not much, actually. I mean, considering one university textbook could go for $100.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a volume of 4, is it not? So like $50 a book, which isn't.
Truly reformed post-mill theonomist presby. You're already over my head. I'm not going to get this one. Leaky Despy who just discovered Calvinism.
Right here. That's me.
It's just the whole truly reformed tag that just tends to be so cage staged to like people who have just discovered Calvinism.
Well, it's a pet peeve of mine. Everybody wants to call themselves reformed, but nobody that calls themselves reformed is truly reformed. I think it was a running joke with one of our other admins, like, you need to reform harder. because like if you're a Baptist, Reformed Baptist, you're not really Reformed, in my opinion.
My chat freezes every time I comment. Oh,
Well, break out the heaters then.
crack out the heaters. This makes me sad. Oh, never mind. I fixed it. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad. Has Wolverine gone Calvi? I don't know, but he's a lot more knowledgeable about this stuff than I am. Say that much. He got the joke.
Well, there's the 3 C's you got to adhere to be truly Reformed, and most of us don't adhere to all 3 of them. So.
Hey, I got to step out for a brief second. I'll be back.
Okay, I can explain this one. This was his next pick, and this is I reposted this. Okay, so, here's Martin Luther with Jesus and the Pope, and they're doing the D&D thing. Okay, Luther, Pope Leo has cast Papal Bull at you, 0 damage. What would you like to do? I cast Vicious Mockery. Natural 20. Role play, please. I believe this is a direct quote, is it not, James?
If it's not direct, it's close.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
So this is what Luther said about or to the Pope. You're a gross, ungrateful clod, worthy of being numbered among the beasts. Your sin smells to high heaven. You are the most insane heretics and ingrafters of heretical perversity. You can stop Martin. He's dead. Is Jesus in skinny jeans? Well,
Bold of you to assume that's Jesus. That sounds like some form of idolatry to me.
well, whoever he is, he's wearing skinny jeans.
I literally just punched in people playing D&D into AI, and this is what popped out. Minus the excellent Photoshop skills.
Oh, there's the confessional, corn dog. I don't know if your ears were ringing or not. We were talking about you. But anyway, welcome.
But
every time I see you can stop, he's already dead. I just think of that Simpsons meme.
Yes.
that previous meme was funny enough, was actually inspired by another Dungeons and Dragons meme that I saw. And it was like someone playing Dungeons and Dragons with Pope Leo there, and it's like all right, the monk has done this. What will you do? Is like, I'll cast Papal Bull to intimidate. Is like, nat 1. The monk publicly burns the thing. Reformation grows.
So you want to help to explain this one?
This is just kind of a bit of history of Luther and Katharina's relationship there. She wound up, he helped her escape from, I've been told it's a convent, not a monastery. But, let me see. He helped her escape from there, and then her and like 4 other nuns or something, and he went about finding husbands for all of them. Well, she rejected every candidate, and then eventually basically said, well, I'll settle for I'll go for Luther. And he's like, oh, I suppose I should practice what I preach here. So
okay.
I took it and I used the frog, and it's like, Mom, can I have some money meme? I used that format there.
Okay.
Can you help me escape this monastery to find husband? Yes. Actually denies every option and marries Luther instead, like a boss.
So there's Jason Heron. Hey, Jason, good evening. Moose was just asking, where's the other chat happening from? There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different chats happening right now because we are streaming to 6 different destinations, 5 on Facebook and 1 on YouTube. So that's where all the chats are coming from. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, mine's up. Almost no one's ever in there. You got to find whichever chat people hop to.
No, oh, this one.
I
love this one.
This one was circulating around Twitter.
Okay.
This is not original content. I wish it was. I saw this and I'm like, this is the pinnacle of Christian memes.
Okay.
We can.
Are you
pack it
winning,
up.
Dagan? No, Dagan is definitely not winning. Someone tried posting that on the Christian Introverts page. And so the admins were asking, what do we do with this? I'm like, well, it's hilarious, but it has nothing to do with introversion, so decline. But I thought it was hilarious.
It's absolutely.
Okay. Do you want to do this?
Yeah, sure. I can't think of anything I want to. Oh, this is because Misspelled Calvinist internet has been out due to quote unquote weather.
Oh yes.
And I
Quote
made a broadcast to cover this breaking news.
Okay, 1 second.
So
Give me one
I'm gonna hopefully do a few more of these in the future. I've already made another one. So there are 2 at this point. Second one didn't do any of the numbers. I'm not sure if people just confused it with the first one.
Welcome to GNN.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay, so this is so are you going to try and do this every week or what?
I'm gonna do this as often as like I have a good idea, because I don't want to just spit these out to spit these out.
Right.
I want to do this, like, honestly, the first 2 scripts here, my brain worms have just kind of created autopilot and
Yes.
written the script for me in like 10-20 minutes. This is max. It's like the entire thing just pops to me and the idea forms itself around. The
Angry
news.
squirrels. Shh, shh, shh. This is the news. Yes, it is. Let's watch the news.
News, the Gnostic News Network.
Oh.
My name is Perry. Today's top story.
Can everybody in the chats, can someone tell me if you can hear that or not? I meant to check to see, make sure audio was. Oh, I
can
loaded it
hear
up
it.
as a video. Never mind.
Drama in the meme world as Misspelled Calvinist is missing. We now go to myself with more information. Thank you, me. Originally, the story was that he was simply offline due to bad internet. Then, our sources uncovered suspected charismatic involvement. Originally, it was thought that they had summoned she-bears to attack him. Then, after we remembered that the sign gifts have in fact ceased, the she-bears were thought to be charismatic cheetah in a wig. Finally, we received confirmation from an anonymous source known as the Presbyterian Panda that he had been mauled by the other mainstay of charismatic church services, the dreaded Apostle Susan. It has now been confirmed that his last words, after an apparent realization that she was moderately attractive, were, and I quote, "I can fix her." In his absence, his meme empire will reportedly be taken over by his star-crossed lover and the woman he was with last night, your mom. And in other news, cessationists are now looking for a new scapegoat to protect them from the wrath of cage stage continuationists. Leading candidates are John MacArthur, the Reformed Raccoon, and the Nephilim. With GNN News, I'm Perry, wishing you a good night.
So that's on Gnostic Menician.
Was it
Welcome to
Gnostic
GNN
Mechanic?
News. The
Sorry.
But yeah, I got 2 of those up. The other one is about the meme that was made earlier and actually showed up in the reel of John MacArthur as the fireman there.
Right.
But
Okay, so let's talk about this. Hey James, you want to do the interview? You want to interview him about this tournament?
Sure. So you got a tournament?
yes. So last year, if you remember, we did a meme tournament around March. Just kind of all the meme lords. We set them one against each other, had like an open meme war for about 24 hours. And then we had people voting during that time. At the end of the 24 hours, it is at the end of the 24 hours, basically a winner was declared. It led to a bunch of upsets, as you know. You were beaten into the ground by Christian memes with Kirby themes. I myself was toasted by Systematic Memeology in the first round, a meme page who no longer posts. So, let me see here. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it up a little bit this year. I'll get to that question in a second here.
Okay.
It is going to be a singular meme that each page makes per round. So you are not voting on the popularity of the meme page this time, but so much as the particular meme they make. It's like football. The game you play that week is the only one that matters. Let me see what else here. Yeah, it's not going to be the open war. I'm hoping to expand it a bit this year. Some of the old people are a bit hesitant because last year kind of burned them out. It was a very burnout. And then there was also some behind the scenes drama on there. Just kind of like a hostile takeover of the tournament and other stuff that wound up happening. So because of that, like, we've got other stuff that we're hoping to change. Hoping to set it up for either the Monday after the Super Bowl or the first Monday in March. We're not sure on that yet.
Okay.
It is invite only. We are a Calvinist thing. You must be elected in order to enter. And unfortunately, yes, it only is for Facebook.
Okay.
So I don't really have any way of staging anything from people on Twitter. It's kind of
yeah, that would be hard to do. And Kirby's rubbing our noses in it still.
Yeah.
Gotta admit though, the memes that we came out with all that were pretty good.
That was the best part of it.
The memes that came out of it were good. You could kind of sense an energy in the community during the entire event. Are you sure about that? I remember freely accepting the invite. I seem to remember sovereignly electing you, so. I know. I brought this up and like during the chat, the sarcastic Christian's like, are you making yourself out to be a god? I'm like, small g, like an unjust judge.
Okay.
Well, you're a Gnostic, so I mean, it would make sense.
I have the hidden knowledge necessary to organize tournaments. I've achieved gnosis of meme tournaments, apparently.
Okay. And so they're going to be posting. Yeah.
So what's going to happen is prior to the event, each meme page is going to submit a meme to me. I'm going to set that up as a poll on my page, whether it's an actual poll or a React poll. That's going to depend on whatever Facebook. I remember last year it wouldn't let me upload images along with the poll, and I don't even know that'd be the best format here.
Right.
So it'll be set up over on my page. Of course, you can share it on your page. I'm a little apprehensive right now on whether or not like we'll have any other events going on during the voting period. We're still hammering out some kinks or whatever. I just thought I'd kind of come make the announcement, remind certain pages who I have invited but have not really responded to me yet that this is happening. So you probably want to get in while you still can here. So basically, the winner is already determined, so we can skip the tournament and recognize your victory. Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, I've predestined you to get last place. So.
First is last, last is first, though. So.
That's right. Okay. Well, I can't think of anything else you want to add.
Let me check the rules here.
Okay.
It is single elimination, so there's not a double elimination bracket here. Oh yeah, the loser of semifinals and the loser of semifinals will be put into a bracket for third place. Is the only other exception to that.
Okay.
One interesting rule: if I get a lollygagger who like doesn't submit their meme within the it's got to be 24 hours before that. And the reason for that is if I get a lollygagger, I will take the last place or the best finisher of the previous round and put them in instead of there. So if you're out, you may not be out.
Okay. Well, right on. I'm looking forward to that, actually.
The only other thing is it must be a new meme, nothing from the archives. I had told Charismatic Cheetah that it could be from the archives. I'm rescinding that. It has to be a new meme.
Okay.
Yes, I have predestined a lot of people to last place, son of meme. It's just kind of the way this works. I've predestined Shepard's cast to last place, even though he has not entered. So
Look at all the animal meme pages.
That will be like when Mick Foley entered the Royal Rumble 3 times. This is going to be the race to the bottom. Yep.
maybe I should.
Okay.
Maybe I should make a race to the bottom as well.
Hey.
Demoralize people into being the worst meme page.
So it's already 9:00, so I want to hustle a little here. Are you guys good for another few minutes, or do you want to take off, or what do you guys want to do?
I'm good for my phone's at 10%, so whatever we can get done in that time. If I disappear, I either A, got raptured, or B, my phone died.
Or both.
Or both.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I'll ask the people in the chats because I'm pretty tired too. I'm operating on like 2.5 hours sleep right now. So I'll ask you guys in the chats. We can, because I know everybody likes doing the improv memeing. Whose meme is it anyway? So if you guys want to do that, we got a couple options. We can do the random pictures, random headlines, or AI generations. What would you guys like to do? It's usually Bigfoot that gets raptured.
It is.
Really?
The blue screen?
Oh, no. She's talking about your blue screen of death problems, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's true. That's true. Which have not
hasn't happened in a minute, though, so.
No.
I know, your windows have stayed open.
So far. Okay.
Memes, we did AI last week.
Okay. We did AI last week? Yeah, we did AI last week. Okay. So I do have some random pictures. That's the first one on the screen right there. So yeah, okay, why not? Let's just start with that. So there you go. I did already make a meme about this, and so the where I found this image. By the way, I upscaled this. I was only able to find like a really tiny, highly compressed copy of this image, so I upscaled it in Topaz. So I'll make this like before. I'll make it available. Once we're done here, I'll upload these images to MJV. Feel free to use them. Please just tag us in them so we get to get a kick out of what you do with them as well. So this one, it was everyone stared in amazement at the asteroid as it began to enter the atmosphere, and shock and horror, except for Elmo, who had been praying for the asteroid already. So that was the original caption. So, and then I took it and I made it that they were all shocked that another alliterative animal meme page arose, except for Elmo, because he was the one that made it and was just an alt account. So,
oh yeah, now I remember that meme.
So that's what I did, that one. Oh, okay. Our minions got one. Calvinists singing in church, their puppets. Ah, yes, of course. The interdenominational worship service. What's this? Everyone is a legit translation of the Bible, and Elmo is the Passion Translation. Oh, Mandy. Youth group girls when the new kid lifts 10 chairs in the fellowship hall. I'm Elmo in the school choir. Choir master says, everyone sing except you, Smith. When Reformed Elmo visits a charismatic church and everyone speaks in tongues. Elijah and the false prophets. The disciples wondering who will betray Jesus. These are pretty good, folks.
Yeah.
The cast of the new continuationist documentary. There's 12 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12. They're right.
Oh,
He's
wow.
right.
That's perfect then.
Almost Judas.
That one kid. That one kid in the kids' choir who refuses to sing. Yep. Elmo is Judas. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. We'll move on to the next one then. Keep them coming, and just reference this picture if you're throwing a caption up for that one. Those are pretty good. I'm impressed. Oh, I missed this one last week. So this comes from the Buffalo, Baptist Buffalo. So he made this template available, which was a great meme template. His was the author of Hebrews is clearly, and then Truck Noises blocks out what he said, who the author was, and that's a fact. Was his template. Then he made this template available, so you've got 4 frames here to work with, where he's revealing some secret, but it gets blotted out by Truck Noises. So thank you, Baptist Buffalo, for making this.
I could have sworn I remembered him wording it differently because I interpreted like the meme in a completely different way. Because
Okay.
I remember the last panel being, and that was the author of Hebrews. Because I think
Yeah.
that's not the author of Hebrews. The author of Hebrews is, and then the truck goes by, and that was the author of Hebrews. And so
Okay.
for some reason, I interpret it as the guy in the truck driving by was the author of Hebrews.
Oh,
So I'm glad that this has been explained correctly to me. I feel like you are now Priscilla and Aquila, and I am.
okay. Get a load of this. Calvary Chapel Coconut Crab. I'm driving to a ministry meeting to set up our flight simulator, so I'll just be listening from here out. Well, have a good evening. That sounds like a pretty cool evening.
Yeah.
What?
Elmo's fire failed ignition. The author of Hebrews is, yep. Maybe something to do with the 12 tribes of the Muppets. The end times happens in the year. Oh, yes, that would be a good one, too. Because of the angels means, yep. The thorn in the flesh Paul was talking about was Yeshua wrote in the sand.
Yeah.
That time that Christ will return is Truck Noise, and that's a fact. Monergist Donkey wants to know if it's a Windows flight sim. So do I. Or what have you got set up? I mean, hey. I secretly took pictures of the simulators for our train engineer training. They had these huge, fantastic simulators. And I don't tell anyone. But I secretly took videos of it. But what are they going to do? Fire me? I quit. So, okay, I'm going to skip that one for now. Although, obviously, the first one, this is ice thickness, safety, and of course, the first one that comes to everyone's mind. Gnostic, you want to say it?
Your mom.
Your mom. I'll come back to that one, though. When the charismaniacs start taking praying for a mountain to be moved seriously. Okay, so
Isn't this one of those Beast in Daniel? And I looked and behold a bear with wings like an eagle or something.
The weight of my sin. Which one was that?
That's
Was
not
that-
an Apache
yes.
helicopter.
Yes, the safe thickness of the ice. Yes. The best cheat code in life is truck noises. Moses' body is truck noises. Listen, the reason why misspelled Calvinist is the way he is is because truck noises. Yes.
He was
It
actually
probably is because of truck noises.
he was actually fairly normal before he got too close to your mom.
The secret of the Nephilim mystery is truck noises.
That would be funny to just make that one with Cheetah as well as like, hey, listen, the secret of the Nephilim mystery is truck noises. Don't worry, I'm going to repeat that.
Reformed pet rock being lifted up in prayer. I like that. She bear on Red Bull.
I just got that now. I saw that like in chat like 2 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh, I don't get it. And it's like, oh yeah, because Red Bull gives you wings.
Reformed pet rock being raptured. Just add eyes. Yep. Obviously, this is a Nephilim. When you get your revelation beasts from Wish. 2024 hairstyles have gotten out of hand. Oh, hey, there's Max Sternberg. He made it. We're still here, but not for long. Sorry you missed everything. Apparently, he had youth group or something. So he had to be a youth group? Like, what's up with that?
How many chairs did he lift?
I don't know. Ooh, the mountain will fall on them. Yep. Okay, I think I got. Oh yeah, okay, one more, and then maybe we'll call it a night. This is just. So you probably can't see this, but there's actually 3 guys on this motorcycle, but it doesn't look like it.
I can't make it work. I see
So
the
they-
2 guys looking like they're face to face.
They're face to face, and they've got a TV sandwich between them that they're holding on, and they're holding on for dear life. And then this arm is actually the arm of a third guy. You can just see the top of his head there. He's actually driving the motorcycle with these 2 guys on the back, but this is very memeable, I think. LOL, as I am the youth pastor, I delegated all my chairs. Hey, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, helping set up future couples, huh?
Anything about misspelled Calvinist? Modern Knights Templar. Yes, look at the legs. Yes. World's smallest mobile prayer meeting. Oh, it's a mirror. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Oh! But what is this then? I can see that being a mirror,
He's
possibly.
wearing on his
But
back.
what's that though? And why is he holding on back here and not holding on to the mirror?
I wonder if it's like a divider or something on the motorcycle that he's installed for some lift thing that he's doing in that country.
Maybe. So you don't forget after looking in the mirror. Hey, I like it. That one guy that prays way too close in Sunday school. Mom, I need a haircut. I can cut your hair at home, sweetie. The haircut at home. Oh, the bear with the duck wings. The Trinity explained for modalist folks. Oh, hey, yeah, that's pretty smart. Sweet. The new heretical Trinity analogy just dropped. Yep, 3 pairs of legs. Yep. Yeah, because it looks like another pair of legs there. World's most condensed paint and SIP class? It is a mirror, okay? COVID pillion bike shield. Trinity Analogy Heresy. So a lot of people doing that one. Okay, have I got one more? Oh yes, okay. I will post these as well. You guys may have seen these. I've forgotten this guy's name. He acted
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. So at the awards where the Ken song, they zoomed in on him and he just did all these fantastic motions that were just so memeable. So I made a couple of different framed memes, which I'll throw on there for you guys. So it's quarter after. And this as well. So this was actually a video that was taken at the zoo, but I thought it was memeable.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on there? Is he like puking? Is like water hitting him? He's puking.
No, he's vomiting up water, a lot of water.
Okay, well, the obvious. I'm gonna get to this before someone else, hopefully, but the obvious one here is charismatic cheetah, and then the vomit is Nephilim memes.
Looking at your friend after he shows you a Nephilim video. something, Calvinist analogy for free will. Charismatic vomit. Before and after discovering Misspell's obsession with milk. Charismatic cheetah after he hears graphic detail of how angels mated with humans. Charismatic cheetah after dealing with too much cessationism. Charismatic cheetah after having to read Johnny Mac. Yep, charismatic cheetah when he sees cessationist posts. I wonder if his we can't say his name too many times. Oh, we lost James, I think.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh well. Oh, that was for the 2-panel Gosling template. Okay. James here, I just got raptured. Cool. Well, I'm going to pack it in anyway, so.
A lot of rapture jokes going along tonight.
Yes.
You guys want another rapture joke? Check out the second GNN News Network.
That's right. That's right. Source of the Tigress River. When you see how dirty someone's kitchen is after the potluck.
Oh, I have been there way too many times.
Poor charismatic cheetah's just getting beat up in this one. Casting out his own demons because Pentecostalism. This is an albino tiger, and yet people are saying cheetah. Close enough.
Quiet, Kirby. We don't hit you with reality when you run around making memes about a puffball.
I'm jealous, James. Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna call it quits anyway. It's like 20 after 9. I've really got to get to bed.
All right.
But Gnostic, thanks for coming in again, man. And
no
I'm
problem. Thanks for having me on.
Well, I'm looking forward to the tournament. It's gonna be fun.
Looking forward to it too. Ever since Baptist Humor used to run these things. Well, the Lord sent you the perfect guy, but he's under 6 foot. Oh,
Kirby, I am here to dissociate, not to educate. Yes. Angry Squirrel also needs to get to bed because that's got to be like 3 or 4 in the morning there now. Anyway, all right. Well, thanks everyone for coming out. I will post these pictures for the do it yourself meeting right after I get off here. And thanks. We'll join us again next Monday. We'll do all this again. So night all. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for the awesome comments.